Okay, so today's going to be a big sit-down video. Like, the whole video is just going to be a sit-down video because I do want to talk about something that I learned yesterday, and it was like, I want to make a video on this because I just want people's opinion on this. So we're going to dive right into it. So, for people that don't know what I'm about to say, it's not good news, especially if you ride dirt bikes and if you live in California. But here we go. So if you guys ride dirt bikes and live in California, you guys have probably heard of the track called Lake Elsinore. It's a huge track. It's a popular track. It's been around for a very long time, and it's a known track in California, like how Glen Helen is a known track in California. So Lake Elsinore made it official on their Instagram that their track is closing down permanently. It is not going to reopen in the future. The reason why they're closing it down is because they're going into a lawsuit and they can't afford it. So I'm going to dive deep into this. So let's go. A little girl on a small bike, and she was riding on the Pee-wee track and, doing her laps and, just doing whatever. And there was this one kid about 16 years old, and he was on a 125 two-stroke. And he is not supposed to be on the Pee-wee track because I believe the Pee-wee track is it's different for every track place. Like at my local track, LACR, I think I used to ride my 140 on the Pee-wee track, but I think at Lake Elsinore, I think it's like 90cc or lower or something like that. And this kid was just being a dumbass little kid on the 125. He was, ripping around in the parking lot. He was cutting corners on the Pee-wee track and doing all that stuff. And the workers at Lake Elsinore, they kicked him off the track because he's not supposed to be on there. And he got off the track, and then he got back on the track later in the day, and he went to go cut a corner without looking, riding like an idiot, riding fast on a Pee-wee track to go get off of the track, and he hit this little girl on the Pee-wee track, and she passed away. Now, the parents are suing Lake Elsinore, and they are suing the parents of the kid on the 125. And because of that lawsuit that Lake Elsinore is going through, they cannot afford to keep their track open. I don't know how much they're suing for. I don't know a lot of the legal reasons behind it. It does suck that Lake Elsinore is closing over a lawsuit. Would I sue Lake Elsinore? I mean, Lake Elsinore definitely should have done better. I feel like there should always be workers at each track making sure what's going on. So I think Lake Elsinore should have done better. God forbid if I was ever in that situation as a father, and if I was at that track, I don't think I would sue Lake Elsinore. I understand why I can't put myself in this situation, and I hope I never have to go in this situation, and I hope my parents never have to go in this situation. But I don't think I would sue Lake Elsinore because I just don't think it would be worth it. As it goes for suing the parents, I don't know. I don't understand the full intention, I don't understand that much about suing people. It's like, you did this, now you owe me money, It's like, I've never really understood that. Maybe I will as I get older, but I can't really answer the question, would you sue the parents if you were in that situation? I can't really answer that because I don't know. But I do know that the parents of that little girl that passed away, they are suing Lake Elsinore and they are suing the parents. I don't know for how much. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are saying, this is bullshit. The parents shouldn't be doing this. And then a lot of people are saying, I'm glad they're suing Lake Elsinore. It's their fault. A lot of people are saying it's not Lake Elsinore's fault. It's just the parents of the kid that was on the 125s. It was their fault. So it's a lot of mixed opinions. I'm not gonna give my My opinion is Lake Elsinore, the workers at Lake Elsinore definitely could have done a little better by keeping this kid off the track. The parents could have done better of not teaching their kid how to be a dumbass. Also, this kid is 16 years old. You know, he's come on. Like, I'm 14 and I'm more responsible than that. It sucks for the people that live in California. And I've never ridden at Lake Elsinore before, but riding at Lake Elsinore was actually on my bucket list of 2025 to go ride there, do a couple laps. I wanted to ride at Lake Elsinore, Glen Helen. I wanted to ride at Paris. You know, I wanted to go to Fox Raceway. I wanted to just try a bunch of different tracks. I've ridden at Lake Elsinore before. I never really knew a lot about that track, but it does suck. And I want your guys' opinion on it in the comments. What you guys think. Like, what would you do if you were in this situation? Do you think it's right that they're suing? Do you think, I don't know, like, what's your opinion? I want your guys' opinion on this topic. Like I said, I can't really give my opinion on it because I just don't really have one at this point. But yeah, to the people that do live in California and you guys ride dirt bikes, and if you guys have ridden at Lake Elsinore before, it is closing. It is 100% confirmed. If you guys want to, you can go on their Instagram. They just search up Lake Elsinore and it'll pop up. I think it's their post that's pinned, I believe. You guys can go do that. I don't know the little girl's name that passed away. I don't know the boy's name that killed the little girl. I don't know the parents' name. I don't know any of that stuff. So I can't really go into too much detail about this. I'm not trying to. The reason why I'm making this video is I want your guys' opinion. I'm asking you guys, what do you think about this situation? You know, like, would you do anything different? Would you do what they're doing? How would you sound? Just what would you, I know I said I can't answer it, but maybe you guys can. What would you do if you were in the position of Lake Elsinore, in the position of the little girl's parents, and the position of the boy's parents? All three of those scenarios, if you guys can answer the question, what would you do if you were in those positions? Irritated. I could only imagine what the boy's parents are going through. I don't know the boy's reaction. I don't know if he just didn't give a shit, or if he was like freaking out, like he can't believe what he just did. I could only imagine what the girl's parents are going through. I can only imagine what everyone is going through in this situation. And like I said, I want your guys' opinions on it. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Super short, super sweet, and simple. It's a topic I want to talk about. I live in California. Lake Elsinore is about 2 hours away from me, so I wanted to talk about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to comment down below what you guys would do in this situation, because I want to read. I'll read all your comments, and I want your guys' opinion on it.